Oh, Merle. Russell Raspberry Rock. How about just Russell? Where's my... There we go. Hello, everybody. Here's green. Yep. Hello. Hello. Why is it so bright? I look like a ghost. Do I look like a ghost to you? Oh, it might just be the screen. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's not so bad. Just my screen. One of my screens is very bright. Hi, Ian. Hi, Destiny. Hi, Bill. Hi, Carol. Hi, Ken. Hey, Chris, the peanut trucker. Yeah, I'm actually playing Minecraft. This is Skyblock, which means there's really not much here. It also means that I'm also in hardcore mode, which means if I die, then the game ends. I don't just get to come back. Can you guys hear the music that goes with this? I should probably turn the music off. Oh, where's the... oh, it is options. Music off. Turn the volume down. How you guys doing tonight? We're having beer and we're chatting and we're playing Minecraft. Damn it, I should have grabbed a Waterloo Dark. This Budweiser tastes like donkey piss. ETA. Russell, stupid Russell play Minecraft. Anyway, I gotta get started here. Oh, that sounds really loud. Is that really loud? I turn that right down. Wow, that could even be lower. Sorry to hear about your dog, Linda. That sucks. Yeah, this is... Ken, ask your son if he knows anything about Skyblock. That's what this mod is. It's you start off with just this tiny little island in the middle of nothing. That's all you get. Is the resources here. And one treat. And, yeah, I'm gonna get... Oh, and some wood. Hey, Scott. Oh, hey, David. Hey, Mike. Did you see that? That oak log just totally went over the edge and I lost it. I was like, resources are so precious. Do I get another? I think I do. It's changing. Oh man, you cut a tree down. That's like the worst thing you can do in a YouTube video. Budweiser makes made in St. Louis tastes like sewer water because of the water from the Mississippi River water. They use Mississippi River water? That's odd, isn't it? Shouldn't they use like something better? Jay and Jen, when are you guys doing another live stream? I need some cobblestone. This is a cobblestone generator. You have some water, you have some lava, and together they make cobblestone. Since I'm doing this for a bit, I can change the screen just a little. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? 26 people watching. Russell play Minecraft and drink beer and chat. And it's StreamYard too, so I can actually have other people on screen with me talking about Minecraft. How's the audio level between me talking and Minecraft? Is Minecraft... It still seems really loud to me for some reason. Even though I got the volume almost all the way down. Yeah, Linda, we get it, but you're not going to bring down my live stream, okay? Don't dwell on it. You can be upset somewhere else. I'm sorry, Linda. I know that sounds harsh, but you'll bring everybody down, and that's not what this live stream is about. What is made all over in St. Louis? They use water from the Mississippi River. Yes, it is pumped straight to the plant. Wow, that's interesting. I thought Budweiser just tastes like piss anyway. Little did I know. You sound good, Russ. Thanks, Scott. Oh, you can't hear the game at all. So why is it so loud to me then? I wonder if I can change the volume level in StreamYard. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. City Girl was here. She went back to the city today. Let's see if I can... I don't know what else to do. I mean, the master volume is down at 5%. Although, I've set the device to... What else have we got here? Nope. Nope. System default. If I set it to system default, maybe then you guys can hear it. Let me know. Don't bring me down, Linda. That'll be Linda's name tonight. Don't bring me down, Linda. Wheelie Boys is here. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Can you hear it now? This is one of the trickiest things you do in Skyblock is you got to use water to build down, which means there's a decent chance you will fall underneath the... Well, right out of the map. No. Whew. It's always a little... The video from this past weekend. Thanks, Scott. Sorry, I hope I'm not missing anybody. Edward, Aerosol, how are you doing? Don't bring me down. Oh, yeah, sorry. Saw that. Well, welcome to this, guys. I don't have any, like, special conversation planned other than just kicking around at Minecraft. And as I said, it is a StreamYard. I could have other people join. On screen, that is. If you want to know what I'm doing, I can tell you. The tree has a chance of dropping saplings. If it doesn't drop any, then I'm kind of screwed because it's the only tree you get in the game. A sapling, of course, grows more trees. If you don't get one from this one tree in Skyblock, then you might as well give up and start over because it's the only one you get. Just piddle farting around. That's a new one. Chris, you sent me a picture by email, and I just remembered it now. It's like something from my live stream, right? What are you up to, Chris? Can you give me a 10-second description of what Minecraft is about? A 10-second description. It's what they call a sandbox world. You kind of build and create and do stuff from very simple things like build a house to really complex things. Like redstone is like circuitry, like electronics. You can, like, I made a music box once that played Final Fantasy, the first Final Fantasy game, the theme song. You can do some really bizarre stuff. Right now I'm just playing the Skyblock mod, which means there's no world here. It's just you start with this tiny little island. There's a sapling. Start with this tiny little island, and you kind of go from there. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the game now? That's not right. Special encounters were the shit on Friday. I was not surprised how many people was like, yeah. Well, so City Girl started playing. Where's the rest of my cobble? Did I run out of cobble? Oh, yeah. So City Girl started playing Beat Saber on the VR. No, you still can't hear it. Okay, well, nope. I can edit name. I can. Yeah, City Girl was playing Beat Saber, and I was just sitting here at the computer watching Rum on the Rocks. And so I just played the next special feature, and I was just kind of browsing the list looking for more special features. How many did I play after Rum on the Rocks? I don't remember. It just kind of went on and on, didn't it? What am I doing here? Cobble. Get around enough cobble. Yeah, I can't hear the game either. But I don't know what to do. Speakers? We'll try that. Can you hear it now? You're listening to the game through your ear, are you? No, I can't hear it now because it was set to my earbud, but I set it to default, and now none of us can hear it. Not that I especially need to hear it. It's more important when there's like monsters around that you have to fight, because some of them you can hear them coming. You know, Minecraft. I'll tell you what Minecraft is really good for. Like, your kids will love playing it, and you'll enjoy playing it with them, right? You get playing multiplayer, and it's just so much fun. Just to play and build stuff and work cooperatively. There 3 or 4 an extra hour. Anyways, it was about 1 a.m. An extra hour? I played it for another hour? Well, City Girl was trying to win Beat Saber. Friday Night Booxefest was awesome. I passed out. Special features. So at 11 we played the 50,000 subscriber special feature. Yeah, and then midnight it was Rum on the Rocks, but I guess I could watch it. I can go back and watch them. They're all saved. I guess you guys can't hear the game now. So how do I get audio on this thing? My boys play for hours on the weekend, and it leads to many an argument as one blows up the other's structure. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Sticks. See that since there's no world, I can, and it's nighttime. There's the moon. I can see the sun on the other side of the world, but there is no world. There's only what I have here. I'm holding the shift key, that way I don't fall off the side. Oh, we gotta build more of these. Four more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna run out of cobble again. Wait, if I just do a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get these going. Oh, we can get one of them going. Ken says, I play military games mostly, but haven't played any in a year or so. Like Call of Duty and... what are the other ones? You ever play any, what are the Tom Clancy ones? I can't remember. I played Call of Duty a little bit. I played the Tom Clancy ones. I forget what they were now. Arma, played a little bit of that. Not very much of those games. I keep coming back to some games over and over again. I play Skyrim a lot. Every now and then I'll play Diablo 2. Rainbow Six, yeah. Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is kind of fun, except it's like, here's your mission. And it's got to go perfectly, or you got to start out over again. You and your teams. It's like... and it's like, you never finish it the first time because shit goes to hell and you don't know what to expect, and then you play it a second time, you think you know what to expect, you try it a third time and a fourth time. By the 10th time, you're like almost getting it. You have an old Vietnam era game that's fun. Wasn't there a Call of Duty that kind of... I think there's one Call of Duty game where you kind of played different sides of the war all the way through. Sorry, World War II. I enjoyed that one. Kind of like... have you tried R2D2? Or RDR2? I'll tell you what, when that game came out, and everybody was talking about it, like everybody was talking about it, and I was like, why do they keep talking about this? What is this R2D2 game? Is this some Star Wars game? I don't get it. Just my brain did not process RDR2 properly. R2D2. It took me a while. But no, I haven't. Red Dead, I can't even say it. Red Dead Redemption 2, I have not played. I haven't even played the first one. I played the first one like a little bit. A little tiny bit. Oh. What do we got here? So, Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty put this game best. So you're mining stuff to craft with and crafting stuff to mine with. Medal of Honor, was that it? That was cool. I love the, when the, I totally forget, but was it when I think it was near the end when the Russians retook Moscow? And the one guy that carried the flag, he was the like so awesome, but he ended up dying. It was so sad. I think that's the one. In television tank. Oh, you want to go back to my Vic 20 days? And a friend who had a ColecoVision. I used to play Ladybug. Used to love that. Never had in television, but I knew somebody who had in television. Ken still likes Pong. Pong. Our family actually bought Pong, and Pong has like a life of like 5 minutes. You start playing Pong, and you play for 5 minutes, and you're done. That's it. Really. Not fooling. Where's Chris gone? Chris, Eastwood Farms. You want to join me on screen, buddy? We haven't talked in ages. Marcus, you still have your C64. See, a friend of mine in school, I got a VIC 20, he got a C64, and he was telling me about all the games he could get for his Commodore 64, and I'm like, oh, I was so jealous. Him with his 64K memory, and me with my 3K memory. Can you play it for the sounds? The Pong sounds? Boop, 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 boop. And let's go. We had an Icon computer. Never saw one of those in the real world. Yeah, we had in high school we had Unix, which taught me a lot about Unix, which was forever useful in later years. So few people knew Unix. Armin, hey Armin. The only thing you don't know is 8-ball. Did I ever tell you guys? Well, some of you guys have never heard this, but one of my jobs in a past life was I worked at a pharmaceutical company, and I actually hired Ray to work with me there. Hired him for 2 weeks and ended up staying for 10 years. But they're in this company in the they had a huge like a gymnasium recreation area, and they had an 8-ball pool table there. And he taught me how to play crud on a pool table. You need an 8-ball pool table for it. Crud is, you don't use pool sticks. You have the white ball and any other ball on the table. And the object is, when it's your turn, you grab the white ball with your hand and you slide it across the table as if you're shooting pool, and you try and knock the other ball into a pocket. If you knock it into a pocket, you get a point. But if you miss, and the guy after you knocks it into a pocket, do you get -1? I forget how it goes. Anyway, so the guys, if it's not your turn, you have to stand at the side of the pool table with your hands on the table, and if it is your turn, you can move anywhere around the table, but it's also full contact. So as you're going for the white ball, everybody who's got their hands on the table tries to body check you. So anyway, Friday afternoons at this place, like everybody worked I want to say everybody worked an extra half hour Monday to Thursday, and then took Friday afternoon off. Like everybody did it. Friday afternoons, like Ray and I would have lunch, and then the rest of the day there was nobody around. You could shoot a cannon down the hallways. Nobody was ever around. So we're not working. We went to the gym, and we played crud, and we grabbed whoever else we could. Like sometimes when other people found out about it, a couple of people would stick around and play with us. I mean, why not? Book the hours and have fun. These trees aren't growing. Why aren't these trees growing? Is my screen flashing every now and then? I see it flashing, but it might just be my video. Sounds like foot pool. Foot pool, maybe? Craig was like a military thing. They played it in the military, especially in the Navy. My other buddy Jim, who I actually lived with for a while and worked with for a while, he was in the military. In fact, I think he was the one that described it to me the first time. And he said he went to this really fancy dinner, the kind where you dress up in your full uniform and you go and have dinner, and you have somebody standing behind you Everybody has somebody standing behind you just to serve you. And there was like, I forget who was there, like a general was there or something like that. And after the meal, they all went downstairs to where the club was, and they went to this pool table, and he started writing everybody's name on this whiteboard. Introduced them all to crud. He said at one point they were playing, and the white ball went flying across the room. Somebody went skidding across it. Anyway, it went flying across the room just as a waiter was coming in with a huge tray full of drinks and just smashed the drinks everywhere. Apparently that wasn't too unusual. Come on, I need trees to grow here, man. Just harvesting cobble is boring. Where's Jess? Where's Jess? Jess should be free now. It's after 9. Oops. Mining cobblestone is annoying, but you gotta do it. This is playing Minecraft while you live stream is kind of a good idea if you don't have a lot of people watching and chatting, because otherwise you gotta like make up some stuff to talk about. Edward says, my father bought me an Odyssey instead of Atari. It almost made me cry. I just smashed it over my knee. I don't even know what an Odyssey is, but I can imagine Atari was one of the biggest systems going. You want an Atari and he buys you something else. Anything else would have been. I wish I had had an Atari, actually, because like so many things were developed for Atari at that early stage. Russell, it's hard for me to type. Yeah, Linda, don't. You know what I'm gonna say, Linda. Anyway, I'm gonna go visit this. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit this. There's another little island over here of sand. I'm gonna go get the resources over there. Ooh. As long as I keep my finger on the shift key, this works, and you don't fall. I'm full of tears. Linda, as I said, don't bring your drama here. If you want to cry about your dog, go somewhere else. I mean, I understand, and I'm really sorry, but this is not the place for tears tonight. We're having a good time. Yeah, we gotta move. Go to hell. What do you want me to say? It's like, Linda, why don't you go to a party and cry about your dog all night and see how everybody feels about that? Like, as I said, I'm really sorry. I've had an awful experience with one of my dogs as well. It's the worst thing that is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. But this is not the place for it. I'm sorry, but this is not the place for it, Linda. And if you don't like that, then somewhere else. How do I do this? Oh, I forgot my water. Oh, a tree. I will make an axe. And then I guess I'll make a shovel as well. Making tools. Stone tools, they are. Sword, a pick, an axe, a shovel. There's only one more that I will make, but not right now. When I have no more trees to plant. Oh, Unless this drops a sapling, which hopefully it does. You had an NES, then a 48K, then a C64. Yeah, I bought a... I'm not sure what a Spectrum is. You had an NES, then a Spectrum, then a C64? That's a bit weird. Like, C64 came out long before the NES did it not? Am I remembering things incorrectly? Like, I had an NES as well, but I didn't get one till... when did I get my NES? Like, I got my VIC-20 in... before grade 9, just before grade 9 started, and my buddy got a C64. I remember, yeah, he was in grade 8, he got a C64. And then I didn't get an NES till... it was like 1990, which would have been 5 years later. Oops, I need a... shit. There we go. Try not to fall off of this thing. What do you think about the Tesla solar shingles? Well, I don't know much about the solar shingles. I seem a little low here. I don't know much about the solar shingles. I haven't heard anything really about them. I mean, the idea isn't new. It's been around for a while. It's the same as like solar road paving kind of thing. So maybe Elon is doing it better than it's been thought of before. I don't know. Watch this. Sand is one of those things that doesn't float in air like everything else here. It is now because the game put it there. But you see these little sparklies that's coming off the sand? That means it's going to fall if you touch it. Which we're going to do. And then we can collect it. Sand is actually useful for something. I don't know. You make glass out of it, I guess. What else is it useful for? I'm collecting it in a way that hopefully I don't lose any. Resources are so precious in Skyblock. And then we get this container, which has 10 obsidian, 1 melon, and 1 pumpkin seed, which I am taking all of. But I'm also gonna... the obsidian only has one real value here, and that's to make a portal. Portal to the nether. And you don't want to screw this up. You only got one chance to do this right. Because there's no way to mine obsidian. If you place it wrong, there's no way to mine it again, and I've done it correctly. It's not that hard. Lighting the portal, of course, is a different problem. NES was just a console. C64 is a computer, sort of. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah. Had the Spectrum's younger brother, the ZX81. I don't know what that is either. Jesus. Anyway, I gotta see Man About a Hearse and grab another beer, I guess. I feel like there should be music. Fire. Yeah, we need fire. Okay. We gotta do a fiery thing here. Oh, with a furnace. And some of these. And yep. Whatever else is getting the new NES and SNE. Oh, Super Nintendo. Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I am. It's, yeah, you're right. I had the Super Nintendo, the stupid Nintendo. Come on, give me the Coley-Oly. Hey, Tom. I was gonna say, hey, Bugs. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. Are we playing cribbage? Hey, Tim. Tim, I got your email. I don't know if I said this Friday night. I got your T-mail. Got your email. Totally understand, buddy. No worries at all. I'm just horrible at replying to emails. Torches. Yes, we love torches. Torches, I think, also help plants grow. But the most important thing about a torch is they provide light, which keeps monsters from spawning. Monsters won't spawn on this platform I built because of the nature of a half slab built on the bottom layer of a block. But out here, we take no chances. There. Oh yeah, right. By the way, I don't know if anybody missed it, but if I die in this game, you don't just respawn. That's it. This world is gone. I gotta start over. To do the thing, though, I gotta put that back. Grab the lava. We're gonna lava light this thing. Oh, don't worry about it, Tim. I mean, whenever, you know, I don't know, does anybody get a whole lot of the... If you really miss it, then sure. Alright, this is how you do a... you light a portal when you don't have a flint and steel. Use lava, you set your wood on fire, and then the fire lights the portal. Sometimes it just burns up your wood. Yeah. I had an interface one in a microwave for my Specky. I was a nerd. You had an interface one? I don't know what that means. Micro drive. Yeah, as much as for my VIC 20, I had a cassette, a cassette drive. So you could save code onto it or load code off of it. But they also sold cartridges which had their own memory, so I could play games that were on larger segments than 3 kilobytes. Peanut Trucker got his truck back. Nice. Ooh, Shotgun Shores. Dang it. That would have been a good one. Ooh. Oops. Game is paused while I do that. I forgot. Oh, look, it worked. Wow, that was quick. Nice. Nice little portal you got there, Russell. Be a shame if somebody were to use it. There we go. And the Nether is not much different than the overworld. There's nothing there, just this tiny little island. But we do get this little red mushroom. And this little brown mushroom. And a birch sapling, a sugar cane, and an ice cube. Those things are somewhat helpful. I don't know what's something wrong with the graphics here. That's not supposed to look like that. About 400 pounds of extra hardware plus pro keyboard and joystick cost me a fortune. My mini only cost. Wow. And how long ago was that? Oh, Martin. Hi, Martin Thomas. When did you get here? I thought it was somebody else talking. I remember my first, beyond my VIC-20 and my Super Nintendo, I remember my first computer was a 386 33. And, gosh, it cost a fortune. It was like $2,000 with the monitor. But now we have some seeds. Pumpkin seed, and we have melon as well. So this is where I make my last tool. The hoe. We make a hoe. Oops. Come on. The hoe. So for hoe, we want to hoe. Take the melon, make seeds out of that. And now we have, oops, melon and pumpkin. Melon, pumpkin. But we need more dirt for those to grow. So, oh, here we go. Oh, look at all the saplings. Oh, I gotta grow. Okay, Jesus, one thing at a time here, Russell. And guess what? I need more cobble. And we want cover that up. 1980-81. Wow. Okay, I was muted for some reason. You must be able to hear me now. There? Can you hear Minecraft now? I was somehow muted. Hi, Casey Carpentier. Welcome. Or is it Carpentier? I closed Discord because I thought maybe that was it, but I don't think that was it. I think I was just muted for some reason. Let me see if I can run Discord again. Karen Laura, hi Karen. Ah, crap. Okay, so I've started Discord again. Can you still hear me? Either works. Either works. Okay. I like to get names right. Even if I don't remember for next time, I do try and get them right. The Cobble Conundrum. One of the Spectrum's biggest game makers. Ultimate Play the game. Morphed into Bethesda. Wow, wow. That's something. There's David Dove. Hey, David. Hey, David, I was looking back on when people have subscribed to me. David, I believe you were, I think it was January 29th, 2017. David, you were in the top 300 people who have subscribed to my channel. Not this channel, the main channel, of course. You and Makastaka, I think we're January 29th, and Arnie Peterson in Iceland, he was January 28th, I believe. Pretty neat. You guys are old school. Oh, I got a tree to plant here. Alright. I'm going to build me 4 more thingies on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got a birch tree to grow. Where's my... There it is. Okay. 1 birch tree. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right. I'm gonna... Unfortunately, like if the birch tree doesn't drop any saplings, then that's the end of birch. So we really hope that it drops saplings. There's my... One of those is watermelon. One of those is watermelon. What? Wait. Did I say what? Watermelon or... Pumpkin. Yeah, one of them's pumpkin, one of them watermelon. That was a good day because that's... Oh, very nice, David. And David sent a Christmas card every year, which is very nice. Very nice. Here's a little known thing about dirt. If you just put dirt down, if you just have dirt by itself, like that, you'll notice it's not green on top. The green over here is grass, and grass propagates from one sand block to the next, dirt block to the next dirt block, but only if they're touching. So that will propagate to that and propagate to that, even if kitty corner also works. But one of the things we do is we try and get grass to grow. It's got to grow a ways away from spawn point, so that like animals will spawn, but only like 30 blocks away from spawn. Like, by animals I mean like cows and pigs and chickens. And this is really important. Actually, I can turn on this and find out. Where are we? 28, 30. There we go. We'll just keep building it out until we run out of... There, okay. Which means we gotta extend our dirt out that far. You guys still can't hear Minecraft, right? So and back here, we don't need this grass anymore. There. So the grass has got to extend all the way out there. Ta-da! And we need more cobble. The death of me. So you guys still can't hear the game, although I can hear it, so it's not all bad. So I guess StreamYard isn't the best for this sort of thing, but I can still chat with people. Anybody want to join me on screen? Marcus? Where's Shotgun Dave tonight? Watching this, I remember watching my son play also. This is one of the very few games that's popular amongst kids and adults and everyone. Here I am, 52, and I love playing this game. Bettina! Hi, Bettina. Good to see you. Hi, Eric, if you're there. Can't hear the game, but that's okay. What? Yeah. Well, it makes me think. Here, let me try, video file. I have a... See if we can share some music here. I don't think it's there. I think it's here somewhere. You're both there. It's Bettina. I love our late night chats with you and Eric. They're so much fun. Come on. You know how to press enter. Ooh. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, let's try this then. Oh, how's this going to work, though? Yeah, of course it's having trouble. My boys used to play Minecraft a lot. Yeah, you know what's funny is our kids played Minecraft when they were young, and I watched them play it, and I thought, what are you doing playing this stupid 8-bit game? Like, all these high-tech fancy games that are out there. Why are you playing an 8-bit game? And here I am playing it. Tom's still playing Pac-Man. You know what, Tom? You know what? I tell you what. Watching, or actually reading... Oh. That's why we have audio on. I heard him coming. Why? They shouldn't be... Oh, I guess they should be. Okay. There's a skeleton out there. With a bow and arrow. Yeah, okay, so, sorry. Pac-Man. Reading Ready Player One, the book, makes me really want to, like, finish the game Pac-Man. You get the ultimate high score. Does City Girl play? She doesn't play Minecraft. There's a game... She likes games like Myst, if anybody's played that. It's like a... It's kind of a... It's like a puzzle game. Like a... You gotta figure out all the clues and... Crap. I am in no position to fight that skelly. But he doesn't see me. I gotta wait for daylight for him to die, which is gonna be... Oh no, daytime just started. There's the sun way down there. That's the moon coming up. In the east. Crap. One thing I gotta do though... Oh, I only have one torch. Okay. We need more coal to make more torches. Love the movie. Oh yeah, the movie was nothing like the book, but the movie was awesome. I mean, if you can set aside, if you're like a technical person, kind of like I am, if you can set aside all the dumb technical parts that didn't make any sense, then yeah, you could really enjoy the movie. This is a zombie. They can see you from a lot further away than the skeletons can. But they're not that hard to beat. I forgot to... I have to light up the path. Here. I remember listening to my son yell, laugh, and have loads of fun when he played games. He thought of being a gamer tester, but settled on trying to become a police... Yeah, that's way better. Tim, I know people who have become game testers. And I tell you what, game testing is like... Because I did something similar in pharmaceutical. I was a qualification tester. And game testers is like, let's jump in this elevator like 100 times to see if something wrong happens. But most games in development are just unplayable. Like I knew a guy who play tested games I think for Kmart. He tested games to see if they were good enough to put on the shelves in Kmart, something like that. And he was like disgusted by the whole industry. He was like, this sucks. Like so many games just out there are just unplayable. They're garbage. He hated them. But I also worked in another company, a software development company, as a qualification guy, and it was just the same. It was like, let's do all this mind-numbing testing. Like you might think gamer tester as, oh, I'm gonna play this game all the way through. It's gonna be fun doing No, hell no. It's like I'm gonna spend all day on this one quest line to see if I can screw it up somehow. So mind-numbing. But as a police officer, I'm sure he will enjoy that more. Oh, that one's much closer. Go away. Go away, Skelly. We're just past midnight. Go away. Actually, I could set up a wall here. There. That way they can't get any closer. Even if they did see me. Although they could shoot me if they came closer. I could just go behind the wall. Aha. Although if a spider came, I'd be in trouble. Bettina, why are you cold and tired? Scott the Foodie says, what is your favorite game of all time? I would have to say Skyrim. Skyrim has the most playability, the most replayability, the most beautiful scenery, the most wonderful game mechanics. I've had so much... Oop, another tree is popped. I've had so much fun playing it. And that's saying a lot because I've played a lot of games over there. Like EverQuest was... Oh my god, I've had so much fun in EverQuest. So many hours spent in EverQuest. There's Easy. Bonjour. Just stopping by for a quick second. How you doing tonight, Easy? Always good to see you. But I mean, these days, if I pick up a video game again, is either Minecraft or Diablo 2 or Skyrim. That's pretty much it, you know. Elder Scrolls, yeah, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. I can't wait for their next version of Skyrim, whatever they're calling it. I don't know what they're calling it. They say nothing about future games. It's been 10 years, what, like 10 years since Skyrim came out? A ridiculous long time. Yeah, we got some easy. We did get some snow here. Not enough to make the ATV trail bad. But, oh, I've stopped the spread of my grass. Okay, I gotta open that up. Actually, it's okay if I do this. As long as a baby scout... Is it baby zombie doesn't come by? They still can't get through there. As soon as the sun comes up... sun's coming up. Nice square sun. As soon as the sun comes up, it'll kill all those monsters out there. And then I'll put some torches down. We don't have to worry about them. Duke Nukem. Oh, I really love Duke Nukem. My favorite tactic in Duke Nukem, if somebody was chasing me, is to run around the corner, hit a jetpack, and go straight up. I've done that so many times. Shake it, baby. I love that game. Tim says, I remember playing Joust in the 20s. I worked in restaurants then, and the perk was free Joust and a beer after the shift. Yeah, Joust was in the book Ready Player One. That was the first competition, or the first challenge was you had to defeat. It was like death. I think it was death. You had to defeat death playing Joust. Doom, yeah, Doom was the first big multiplayer game. I remember playing Doom on a bulletin board system. Long before I ever got on the internet, you know, back in the BBS days. Hey, burn! Look, see, they're burning up now. Why is the creeper not burning? Come on, creeper, burn! Do creepers not burn? Oh, I see some... Oh, he dropped his arrows. Crap. Alright, I guess I gotta fight the creeper. I don't like fighting creepers because they blow up like that. Yeah. I guess I don't need that anymore. Oh, I got some arrows. One arrow. I got one arrow. And I got a bone. Oh, 2 bones. Anyway, I'm gonna light up the path here. Another tree, but first let's finish this task. There. A few torches, maybe one there. Good night, Marcus. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Oh, Jesus, that one came up very suddenly. Russell, do you play Far Cry? I do not. I haven't played any of those games. You say it's almost 2 miles from the car to the cabin on the trail. I said 3 kilometers, Scott. Approximately. Oop, more saplings. At some point you get so many saplings you start throwing them out. But I got an apple there, which is... Where to go? 2 apples. Which is helpful. Because you do get hungry at some point. Shake it, baby. I'll be right back. Yep, my bad. That was just my stupid mistake that time. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let me start over again. Where in the world is Peanut Trucker tonight? Iowa. What else did I say? I was rambling on for a couple of minutes there. Chris can't read lips. There's a joke there. There's a joke coming right after that, Chris. Lena loves Minecraft. You know what we should do is I'll set up a server, and then anybody. I'm sure out of 55,000 subscribers, there's probably a handful of people that love Minecraft. We could all play Minecraft together. Anyway, what was I saying about Chris, the peanut trucker? I guess just where in the world. Anyway, welcome, Deborah. Hi, Carol. You were here earlier, weren't you? Lena loves Minecraft. David says, 1979, going to the hotel with my parents for tea and asking my dad 20 cents to play Pong, the video game, the technology, black and white screen, a little way. Yeah, David, as I was saying, like our family had the first Pong game. Good to see you. Has City Girl gone back? Yes. And I'm going to do she's in the member only video that's coming probably tomorrow. I'll put up a member only tomorrow. Broke my pick, which happens. I'll make more pick. I'll make 2 more picks. Stone pickaxe. Still no more trees. So anyway, I gotta make a couple of things here, dudes. I'm gonna make a couple of things. Let's see how far we can look under there. Oh, that's it, I guess. We're going to extend this out a little bit. Oh, so Lena, you love Minecraft. I'm playing the Skyblock mod. You probably know what that is. Right? Have you played Skyblock? Oh, maybe you haven't. I'm going to create a little mushroom home and I have 2 water sources now, so I'm going to create an unending water supply. What do I need? What do I do? Gosh, you go through cobblestone so fast in this. Oop. Okay, so for a cobblestone generator, I need, or not a cobblestone, water. Okay. So, where's my water? There it is. There's water in my bouquet, otherwise known as a bucket. There. Now we have an unending water source supply, and if you take water out, it just replaces it. One of the nice things about water. And next I want to build you can build it right on, right next to this guy, I think. I want an 8x8 internal. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Oh, okay. So that puts the edge. Oh, shoot. So what this is going to be, so mushrooms, if you want to grow mushrooms, it has to be in dark. So I'm going to create a complete dark thing, and you'll know because when I place this block, it gets really dark. And then I'm going to take my 2 mushrooms and plant them. Just like this. Brown, red. And then close that back up again. So now I've got mushrooms growing. I got my unending water supply. It's going to get dark soon. Oh, a giant oak. Martin says, I can't read. I messed up. I am messed up. Okay. How's the beaver dam where you put the plastic pipe? Scott, I haven't been back there in a long time. I haven't been back there in months, so I don't know. And that whole flooded area is covered with snow now, so I don't even know how well it's doing. I assume it's not doing great. Chris says, it must not have been important. I had to go watch Rick for a minute. Oh! Rick's live tonight. Lena says, Skyblock can be fun. Play on the Xbox. Oh! I'll tell you what, I would hate trying to play this with an Xbox controller. I'm a mouse keyboard guy. These huge oaks can be a real pain, actually. Stop lighting my cobblestone on fire. Ooh, look, oh, there's another thing I gotta do. God damn it. And I have no more cobblestone. Okay. Mom is calling. I'll be back. Alright. I'll be here for a while, Tim. Nice to talk to you without competing with 300 others. I know. That is one nice thing about the Booxefest channel. Can't believe it. Chris Peanut Trucker, do you want to join me on screen? Like nobody else is taking me up on the offer? Not that I'm, you know. Have you ever played Crash Bandicoot? I have not. There are a ton of games I haven't played. If I look at my kids' like Steam profiles and see all the games in their list, 99% of them I've never heard of before. I'm not a big gamer. Like I don't like just in the last week or so I kind of picked up Minecraft and started playing it again, but otherwise I'm not a big gamer anymore. I used to be when I was young. I put in 8-hour gaming days even when we had young kids, which is not a good thing. But now in my old age I don't have a patience for a lot of games anymore. Chris says, I'm in bed already, early to rise in the morning. I get it. I get it. Alright, I gotta... Oh, another treat. I gotta do something here about this thing. There, and we need some dirt blocks right there and there. My husband begged me to play Minecraft with him. I finally gave in. He got me addicted to it. No, he rarely plays with me. You know what? Way back, Lena, way back when I played EverQuest a lot, I kept trying to get City Girl to play with me, and she would never play. And she doesn't really play. In fact, she never plays video games anyway. But I really wanted her to play with me for EverQuest, and so eventually, one day, I forget exactly how it worked, but I think one day she came and said, "Oh, Prince is performing in Toronto. I'd love to go see him." And I said, "I'll buy you tickets if you play EverQuest with me for 4 hours." And she really hated that, but eventually she gave in and she played with me for 4 hours, and that was it. She never played again. One thing we played a City of Heroes for a while. Me and the kids did, anyway, not her. But she enjoyed making characters. Like, the character creator in City of Heroes was wonderful. City of Heroes being a superhero type game. She loved playing with I just said it. The character creation screen, because you get all these. You can dress up your person. You can make them look however you want. Why is my grass not spreading here? It hasn't moved. Does it need, like, sunlight here or something? Come on. Propagate. Got here pretty quick. Come on, grass. Extra block here. Gotta look symmetrical. Gotta look symmetrical. Oh, we need some light here. And out here. Oh, another giant tree? Oh my god. Giant trees are kind of good and they're bad. I mean, they're huge amount of resources from them, but they're just a pain in the ass to deal with. And they'll stay there forever if you don't do anything. Giant oak. Are they computer games? EverQuest? Yeah, I only play computer games. Martin says, 3:16 a.m. here. I'm really messed up, compounded by ale and whiskey. Tarmalivulin is a great knockout drink, usually. Tarmalivulin? Tarmalivulin? Well, Martin, thanks for staying up with us. I'm going to create a zombie spawner, but I need a lot more cobble. My god, I could sit here all live stream and just mine cobble. Where is everybody tonight? I guess it is Monday. Lena says, I'm only up because my toddler just fell asleep. Our middle son and his wife already have 2 toddlers. Isabella's 2.5 now, and their youngest is... how old is she? I forget her when she was born. She's like a year old or so. Anyway, they're now having twins. Twins due in August. And I think, you guys are crazy. You're gonna... You're in for a lot of work. Yeah, the large oak did not go away on their own. Blast from the past, talking consoles and first computers and games. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was such an arcade addict when I was young. I loved going to arcades and playing Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Galaga, and what other ones were there? Karate, just a game called Karate. I used to play a lot. There was an Olympics game that I played. You had 2 buttons and like a jump button or a throw button, and you the brrrr, ding. It was a 100-meter sprint, the long jump, the javelin throw, and the hurdles, I think. Yeah, what other games? God, if there was an arcade, I'd... I was awful. When is that birch tree gonna grow, guys? Decathlon? Is that what it was called? Was that a different one? My daughter's 2.5. I can't handle twins. My tiny terrace is not for me. I know they're gonna have 4 kids under the age of 3. I can't imagine. I mean, when we had our 3rd kid, it was crazy. Once you're outnumbered, it's like 1 kid is a lot of work. 2 kids is twice as much work. 3 kids is 10 times as much work. I don't know how. It's like the math doesn't make sense. And they're jumping from 2 to 4. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I mean, yeah. I guess they're gonna have playpens. Playpens to the rescue. I remember Zach, our middle kid. He did not sleep. He never slept. He was colicky. And then we got the swing. The swing. Oh man, that swing was a lifesaver. We get him in the swing, and you swing him back and forth, and his eyes would start to droop, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, thank you," because that meant I could take a nap. I could nap while he was in the swing. The Jolly Jumper was the same way. Like the Jolly Jumper, you hang it from a door frame, right? So he'd be in the Jolly Jumper. He did this thing, his eyes would start drooping, and a little more droopy, and I'd be watching him going, "Please fall asleep, please fall asleep, please fall asleep." Those days. Come on, birch tree. What do you need out there? Come on, grow. Oh, look. My grass is propagated 1 block forward. That's taking its sweet time. It's almost noon here. Oh, look! A melon! This is good. It's food. Food! 5 food. Melon's like the worst nutritional food in the game, but I don't need any food, but it's better than nothing. Better than air. Wind pie and nothing jam. Terra Genetics, making monsters. Mom's so good as a baby, but the older she gets, the less she sleeps. Watch her mother at night, praying she falls asleep and stays asleep. Yeah. Like our middle son, Zach, who I was just talking about, who never slept and was colicky. Like we'd... After the swing part, we were trying to get him to sleep in bed kind of thing. We would we switched to a normal bed, but we'd have to do this. Did we switch to normal, or I think it was still in the crib actually. And it's like you had to be there, like rubbing his back for him to fall asleep, and it could take half an hour. So you'd be like half an hour there, kind of leaning on the edge of his crib, like rubbing his back. And it's just like so aggravating. And then so I was like, took it upon myself, like after a while. So I'd start just not rubbing his back, just kind of leaning on the edge of his crib. Like I'd start by rubbing his back, and then I'd just lean on the edge of his crib, and he'd look up at me. I'd be like, I'm still here. And then after a couple of weeks, I'd move to like just standing near the crib, and he'd look over, and I'd be like, I'm still here. And over a long period of time, I got to where I'd be standing in the doorway, and he'd look up, and I'd be like, I'm still here. And then I'd be sitting in the doorway, same thing. And then I'd be outside the door, like out of his eyesight. So if he looked up, and I could hear him making noise like, I'd look around the corner and go, I'm still here. So it got to the point where he felt that I was just outside the door, but I could actually walk away. at that point. That took like a couple of months to get to that point. From rubbing his back to not having to be there. How do we get on the topic of... How do we get on that topic? That's hilarious. Lena says, I think she's scared of her room, but her daddy won't let her sleep in her room unless it's storming. So some nights I just go to her bed so I can sleep. Yeah. Feels so bad for parents with a colicky baby. Yeah, and we... Zach... we didn't quite know how to deal with it then. So we were kind of like... we didn't quite realize he was colicky. It was over a long period of time where we kind of figured it out. But with our youngest son, Devin, and he started showing the same symptoms, and it was kind of like the eventual answer was to get him off like mother's milk and get him onto like a formula, like an iron-free formula. I think it was. I think that's what did it. So with Devin, it was a lot faster. Like, okay, he's showing the same signs. Okay, let's get him off of this. All right, I'm going to deal with this large oaks. What a pain. Come on. All right. These large oaks are a pain to deal with because you got to find all the blocks in here. If you don't, you got to get rid of the blocks, otherwise the leaves don't disintegrate or disappear or whatever. And finding the logs can be challenging. There's another one. Come on. Rats, there's another one over there. There's two more over there. Okay, we'll go up here. See another apple. Ah, I fell. Okay, I fell. Damn it, there's more there too. Shoot! Oops. What? Oh, that was embarrassing. Jason Jones, hey, Randy Maximus Fire. You've never played this game. Well, I'll tell you what. If your kids ever say, hey, play Minecraft with me, I highly recommend you do it. Because it's fun, and it's a great way to spend time with your kids. Yeah, I'm trying to take down 2 giant oak trees. I think I got it. Yeah, as long as you get all the... Oh, there's one more. Ding. Hopefully that was it. Got some apples too. 4 apples now. I think that's it. $25 oak saplings now. Anyway, I forgot what was... Oh, you want to check on the mushrooms? Let's check on the mushrooms. Oh, we got... Oh, shit. Look. Oop. We had 2 more brown mushrooms. As long as you have, like, at least one of each. I mean, one... As long as you have 1 mushroom in there, it will grow more mushrooms. So now I have 2 extra brown mushrooms. Fantastic. We have a lot of... we could always use more coal. We should be working on spine. Who, me? At 10:30 at night? What are you talking about? There's Sam. Sam, do you want to join me on screen, buddy? Nobody else wants to, but you could. Do you want to chat for a bit, Sam? Oh, look at all the resources that came out of that. Holy shit. All the saplings and stuff. That's pretty funny. Sure wouldn't understand it. Oh, Minecraft is not too bad to understand out of the gate. Look at stuff is still falling here. Every one of those leaf blocks up there can potentially drop something like saplings or an apple or sticks. So I see three more saplings up there. What is this? Log, oak log. Looks like Jess is going to join us. This should be interesting to see how this works on screen. Damn it. Damn it. Whoops. Come on, get up. Get on up. I need to build a... monster spawner. Let's do that. Sam said, I don't know anything about Minecraft. My grandson is addicted. I'll tell you what, Sam, if you started playing, I bet you'd enjoy it. Where are we at? You're 8. We're going to take this out to 40. We're going to build a monster spawner. Actually, in the middle of the night is not the best time to do this. Where's the sun? Oh, the moon's just coming up. Shit. Alright, we'll keep going and we'll just put torches and shit. We need more torches though. What are you trying to build on Minecraft? Scott, it's a sky block, so you take the limited resources you have available to you and then you just kind of 42 is good enough. And then you you know, you build stuff. I'm building a monster spawner right now. Come on, Russell. Work the mouse. There's Jess. How's this gonna work?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Oh, there we are.
Is that the best we got? I mean, okay, that doesn't. Nope.
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 It's okay. It's fine. I'm getting some echo.
Yeah, because the thing isn't coming through my earbud. The game is coming through my earbud.
That's bizarre.
Audio. are you doing tonight?
All is well.
Ah, there we go. It comes through my earbuds now.
Now I'm not getting any sound out of you at all.
You can't hear me?
Oh, yes, but you're very, very small.
I'm very, very small.
That was. Sorry, I just spent the last hour speaking to the missus, so the English, she's not so good. What's the word I'm looking for? Quiet. You're very quiet. But at least I am no longer hearing an echo. Sam Jackson is asking if it's true that the Minecraft world is bigger than the known universe. Oh, Lena is saying that they can barely hear us.
I can barely hear us.
Yeah, I can barely hear you. Let me just check something on my settings here.
Turn up your audio.
Hello. Okay.
Can you
How's
hear me
that?
now?
I can sort of hear you.
I can hear you fine.
I just don't want to overpower the works here.
The what?
You know, I don't want to be too loud and overpower you with my godly voice.
You're pretty powerful.
Okay, Lena is saying that she can barely hear you. Sam Jackson is saying, Russell, your audio, yes, very, very small. I think Sam might be making fun of me.
There's only so many options in here.
Are you guys hearing me well enough? Am I loud enough?
I hear you fine.
So here's my suggestion. I will interpret for you and use the method of experimental dance to tell everyone what you're saying.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, people are having a hard time hearing you. So didn't there used to be a free version of Minecraft?
Maybe a long time ago.
A long time ago. Because I tried to get it for Camille, but it was like $35 for the iPad version. So
It shouldn't be that much.
oh, hey, you're a little louder now. What's going on?
Am I? I can. I can turn on.
That was good.
I can turn up my thing.
Yeah, I can hear you fine now.
There. How about? Oh,
it's free on Xbox, Lena B says. That does not surprise me.
How about now?
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's quite good.
Look what I've got. Look what they're chasing me now. I hate them. I hate them all. In the sunlight.
Is that like a are they dragons or bird? What the hell are those things?
They're I forget what they're. They're things that attack you if you don't sleep 3 nights in a row.
Christ. If you don't sleep 3 nights in a row.
Ah, you son of a beast.
I would never be able to walk out my front door. Excuse me. Hey, Bettina's here. Hi there, Bettina.
I ate food. But she's gonna die. They don't do well in sunlight.
These things? Oh.
Yeah. That's the way I roll, man. Oh, look, I've got a melon and a pumpkin.
Really? That's a pumpkin?
Yeah.
And the melon is the green one?
Yeah.
You know what I like about this game? I love how it reminds me of games when I was a lot younger. You know, the old 8-bit games?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like even this menu thing that you're working with now, it reminds me of like early Baldur's Gate and stuff like that, you know? I mean, not that I know anything about video games, of course. I would never play video games.
Never.
I'm far too busy being grumpy and
old.
And old.
Yeah, I get it.
Or like, these textures, these sort of like old school textures. They remind me of like the original Doom, right? Or
Yeah.
like Duke Nukem.
We were talking about Duke Nukem earlier.
Really?
I love Duke Nukem. Shake
Uh,
it, baby.
yeah, I didn't play the most recent one.
The most. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, there's a recent one, but it took like 13 years to get it out. Spent all this time in development hell, and apparently it's horrible.
It 13 years sounds like a short. I mean, that was the running joke for the longest time. Is where's the next Duke Nukem?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it might have been longer than that. I don't remember it, but it's been like in development hell for a long time. And of course, the humor just doesn't work anymore.
no, that's a shame.
Yeah. So, what are you building there?
This is my monster spawner.
Your
So
monster spawner.
so the monsters spawn down that platform,
Okay.
and then they come towards me here. Ow! And I kill them. First, I need slabs here. But that won't happen in daylight.
That's not the most realistic tree felling I've ever seen.
You want to talk axes? Look at that stone axe.
Look at that. Look at that stone axe. Look at that.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
Dave. Dave, join us.
Dave.
Join, Dave, join us on screen, Dave. I'll put the thing.
Yes, the thing.
Shotgun.
Gotta love that thing.
Dave. Why is it like you start typing somebody's name on Discord like shotgun and like two different names come up and one name has nothing in common with what you're typing. It's like, are you sure you don't mean this guy?
No, I don't mean that guy who I've never. Is that like a pizza oven on the ground floor next to where you are?
Yes.
Really?
Well, no, it's a furnace.
Oh,
where I make my, where I cook my stuff. You've played this, haven't you?
Yesterday I was at Costco because I like, how it feels to eat a hand grenade 10 times per hour. And they have, they had this like $600 propane, not, whatever those gas big canisters, the big white canisters like you have for your stove. Is it propane?
Propane, yeah.
Yeah, a propane powered pizza oven for the backyard.
Yep.
And I think that every house should have a pizza oven, like a wood-fired pizza oven in the kitchen. I think that would make an ideal setup. Now, granted, I live in a city where burning solids is banned, but I still think that a wood-fired pizza oven in the kitchen would be a nice addition.
Just I don't know if you heard me say it. I said the last couple of live streams where people will comment on my videos, and say, "Gosh, you're out in the wilderness. You shouldn't be out there unless you have, the following 20 items with you at all times."
Yes.
Or you've gone to your car. Well, why did you go to your car without something to jumpstart your battery? You should always have these 20 items when you go to your car. And I've said the same thing. I was like, it would never fail. Like if I went out in the wilderness and I found all the ingredients to make a pizza, then somebody's gonna get in the comments and say, Russell, you should always carry a pizza oven when you go out in the forest.
Yes, and the chat was going a little too fast and furious for you to catch it, but I said, "Oh my god, an EDC pizza oven is the ideal invention."
EDC pizza oven. My EDC. I'm carrying a flashlight, a pen, a knife, and a pizza oven.
Pizza oven. Swiss Army pizza oven, right? It comes out of your pocket about yay big. It just goes.
I did miss that. I'm sorry. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I will bring that up next time.
Well, the shat was the shat. That is not the way I meant to say that word. The, the,
Sometimes it is the shat.
what I was trying to say was that the chat was going so fast that night. Like your live streams are a hell of a lot more sort of fast and loose than they used to be because there's so much going on in the side chat. Just scroll.
Oh yeah, and I've stopped trying to read every single comment and respond to every single comment.
You're not going to be able to. I remember when Joe Robinette tried live streaming a few times. You just the side chat was just a shit show. There was no way he could keep up. Your fire's gone out. So does that oven furnace heat up the pool above? Is that like a little heated swimming pool?
No, this is in the furnace is where you cook things.
Okay, so it's a food oven. Okay.
So I made coal in this one. Like if I put an oak log in there,
yeah,
the oak log changes to coal.
Okay.
So you could put like here's a thing I could do. Nope, I can't do it. If I had a fishing rod, I could catch fish and then I could put like raw fish in there and cook them.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
Make him a smoker, Lena B says. Yeah, an EDC smoker and an EDC pizza oven. That would be amazing. That's survival. That's survive? No, that's thrive.
That'd be a great video. Great video.
Yeah.
Right. I'll be back. Don't go nobody. Don't go nobody.
You want me to handle a side chat while you're there? Sam Jackson says, Duke Nukem and Doom. In the early days, they wouldn't work on Windows. It had to be run on MS-DOS. Good times. 1990 or thereabouts. It's funny like how I miss those old games like the first Prince of Persia. Hey, buddy, pal, how's it going? He's not going to speak, so I'm going to continue with my train of thought. Like I remember, the first Prince of Persia and stuff like that, and like there's real magic. There's a purity to those old games that just. I mean, games are so much more impressive now, but some of that old school charm just isn't there. Dave, are you actually going to say something? Okay.
I'm in the greenhouse, green room.
No, you're on screen.
I'm on the screen? Oh yeah. I didn't think I was on live. Oh.
Yeah, you're live.
Oh, okay. Hi.
I like your channel name. Your new channel name.
Yeah, I'm promoting it.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Dave just started his new channel. Like, the day before yesterday?
Last Friday.
Okay.
Last Friday, yeah.
So yeah, new channel. So you guys know
what to
do.
Everybody subscribe. I need 1,000 viewers and 4,000 hours. Everybody subscribe.
Everyone, just going. I was subscriber number 6.
Yeah.
Sam says Dave doesn't want to be heard. He just wants to be seen. I guess.
Sam who?
Sam Jackson.
Oh, Sam Jackson, right?
Mr. AWOL himself.
Mr. AWOL, yeah. The guy who kept shooting down every thought I had about a channel name. They didn't like it. That's Sam Jackson.
Yeah,
I know.
That's just Sam the Brat Jackson. He's got good taste in whiskey, though.
That's because he emulates you.
Come on, who wouldn't?
No, that's what I'm saying. We finished the Delmore off.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
How was it?
It was great. It was actually really good. We don't have anything else now. We're still cleaning up my father-in-law's house. God knows what we're going to find.
You might find some. The thing is, like that Dalmore, I wouldn't buy a current Dalmore because they've gone way too expensive for what you get. But there's something about those old whiskeys. Like, I know someone who found an unopened bottle of Johnny Walker Red Label from the late 60s when clearing out his grandfather's. And like he's sort of a Johnny Walker guy, so he had a bottle of Red Label, and then there was this bottle from 1960, and of course it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah.
You know, the old bottle there was like ambrosia, but these days they're just cranking whiskey out as fast as they can.
Yeah. Well,
I
we
see.
did find
Russell
some.
back.
We did find some Canadian club whiskey, but I don't think it's comparable. No.
No. You know, my dad used to be a building inspector. Well, I mean, he was a carpenter for like 40 years, and then he was a building inspector.
Yeah.
And out there in BC, what happens, you know, when the building inspector shows up while he's inspecting the house, one of the guys, you know, one of the builders, sort of goes and puts a bottle of Canadian Club or Crown Royal on the passenger side seat. You know, Crown Royal if you really want to make sure that the house passes inspection.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Of course, my dad doesn't. You know, he doesn't like that stuff, but but he ended up with all these bottles of Crown Royal. He's like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah. Yeah, my father was a building inspector too. After his military career, he became a building inspector for the city of Ottawa. It's amazing what gifts he would get at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, Russell's got a monster.
Spider.
Spider. And spindle. So you can just kill it with your pickaxe or whatever you got there?
Well, it's a sword.
Oh, it's a sword?
There's another one, but he's going to see me. Hi.
So if you create a dock like this, it turns into a monster spawning.
Well, so a few conditions have to be met for monsters to spawn. One is they have to be a certain distance away from spawn. This is spawn right here where I am.
Okay.
Second, it has to be dark, so no torches, no daylight.
So if you just stare at it long enough, something is going to pop up there?
Yeah, pretty much. Samuel.
Hey there, Samuel.
Hi, guys.
Sam AWOL.
How are you doing tonight, Sam?
Ah, look at that lovely bottle.
It's down to there. That's about 6 weeks worth.
That's amazing. You're making a nice dent in that bottle.
I think I might finish it.
That must be evaporation, eh, Sam?
Yes, it's evaporation. Absolutely.
Evaporation.
I don't know.
At 63% alcohol, it's all evaporation. Sam, at 60, that one's the 63, or is that one 60?
I thought it was 67.
God, you guys have the same conversation every time you
63.7.
do. Is that the 63 or the 64 or the 65?
Yeah, but we're talking about ABV, not year.
I get that. Yeah.
Because Sam, that one's going to make you work for it. So don't finish it off too quickly.
Oh.
It's not the cheapest whiskey you'll ever buy, that's for sure.
Russell,
So
is your beer a 21 or a 22?
Let me sniff it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now I gotta get something to drink here. Look at you guys.
It's more
do.
like, is it a
I have
January
something to
or
drink.
February?
I have something to drink. Tea's a good drink.
Did Dave really show up to his live stream without something to drink?
Yeah, he sure did.
I thought he was going a little nuts.
So I was just about to take a look at the video that the file that you sent me, Russell, when I saw that you were going on
Jeez,
online. I don't know what that is. That's Dave's
Dave?
Twilight Life cabin. Is
Dave's
like
knees.
it's the twilight of his knees.
I muted him for a second. Anyway, go ahead, Jess.
Oh yeah, so I was saying that I was just taking a look at that file you sent me when I noticed that you were online. So I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah. The one thing you're gonna need to come up with is a thumbnail. Of course.
Yeah, I'll try to do one that matches yours.
Yeah. I mean, you got all this the cell phone there to do it.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, but
Right. So are these stupid Olympics over yet?
Stupid Olympics?
Yeah.
Good
Yes,
question.
these Olympics were complicated. Okay, yes, they're over. Thank the frickin' gods.
Stupid Olympics?
There were Olympics going on.
Right. But stupid Olympics?
I'm Olympics averse, like you wouldn't believe.
Why?
You're muted, Dave.
At the risk of getting political, why?
I said cheers.
Cheers to you.
What'd you get there? Before I answer,
You don't want to know.
Crown Royal,
Crown Royal, yeah.
or Canadian Club.
Canadian Club. Yeah.
Can I? If I just keep mentioning whiskeys, will you say, yeah, it's that? That's the one. That's the one.
No, I could lie, but it's the Canadian Club.
Macallan 18.
Ooh,
I
very nice.
Russell, I don't know. My tastes in sportsing are very, very specific. Like I like team sports where mostly on the national, which is why I should probably be more into the Olympics than I am. I like hockey or whatever if it's at the international level because the people on the teams represent what's on the front of their jerseys. Whereas I find that, local sports, they don't anymore. Like you can have an Ottawa team where over half the team is from Dallas and Montreal and blah blah blah.
You can get a Canadian team of in the NBA that's well, I guess there's only one team where nobody is Canadian.
Exactly, and so I feel that there should be some connection between the players and the city that they're representing, which is why I like look at that.
You know what I'm using it for? Oh, yeah.
To scratch your back.
Is that a spoon?
You can use them for food, eh?
Well, eventually, once I fill it here, hold on, give me some time. Anyway, continue. I want
so awkward.
Yeah, just made this spoon, by the way, which I love. I love it, and I want to make spoon too.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to that. I want to know what you're talking about with team sports gets back to the Olympics.
Oh, well, no, it's just sort of like laying out how I have some really, really specific views on sports. And the only two team sports I really like are the beautiful game and like rugby. Like I like the All Blacks. I think it's a great team.
What's
But the Olympic
game?
football, by which I mean the real football with a round ball that you kick with your foot.
Soccer.
Fucking soccer.
Go back to Europe.
Again, it's like, but I only like sort of the big regional. I love the World Cup. Like my life stops while the World Cup is on. But I've gone to see the Montreal team play several times. But when half the players aren't from the city, I don't feel that the connection is real.
Okay, can you please bring this back to the Olympics?
I just think that there's something.
Like the Olympics is the exact opposite of what you're talking about, and somehow this is explaining your dislike for the Olympics.
No, the Olympics it's a different issue. The Olympics I feel hasn't really been about sportsmanship in decades. There's so much money and so much sort of corruption and handshakes about, it's going to be in whatever, Dubai or Vancouver or Beijing or whatever. And it happens in a void. Like the Olympics have on several occasions been in countries that are not great when it comes to just basic human rights and stuff. And I feel that the idea that the Olympics are supposed to be should be antithetical to that. And so the fact that really doesn't come into the equation at all shows just how much it is about money and power and how little it is about sportsmanship.
Yeah, but I'll do the thing. I can do that all
You
night
sound like
long.
a frog there, Russell.
Well, I mean, name a country that is perfect in every way and doesn't like abuse something like emissions or um, you know uh, wage equality or something that you don't like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, here's something not political about the Olympics. I don't like the way they've added all these new sports. Like it's the half pike skiing and the 2-person curling, and it's just whatever happened to
What's with all
the Olympics?
what's all these new sports, all these newfangled sports? Whatever happened to
Yeah.
the good old when it was just like snowshoeing and downhill skiing?
Yeah, that's what I
You
mean.
want that quilt? I'll get it.
Like there's
Sam's
so
gone
many
on.
new sports in the Winter Olympics. It's to me, it's I liked it. I liked when it was like, I don't forget how many sports it was, 6 or 8, and they were classic winter sports. Like I'm waiting for tennis to show up in the Winter Olympics. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, but you look at some of the sports, like
feathers.
there's the 100-meter dash, there's the 200-meter dash, there's the 400-meter dash. And like, well,
420-meter dash. I just tried to mute Sam, realizing that I'm not the one running this live stream.
no, you are an admin on my live stream. You should be able to do it.
Can't do it.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Can't do it.
I don't know what that was about.
Stuff.
Stuffage?
It's just
Yeah.
stuffage.
Right.
I'm just actually paying a little attention to the side chat here. Martin Thomas says, try a whiskey called Method and Madness Single Pot. So that's going to be an Irish. I will look it up.
Oh, goodness.
Everything okay there, Sam?
Yeah. I just have to get my shit together.
Yeah, I've seen this whiskey online, but never in my local SAQ. Because, of course. Armin says, curling, never besmirch the beloved curling. Well, yes. Curling is deeply beloved to many people in this country. I remember like 10 years ago, my band wanted to do a Bonspiel of the Bands here in Montreal as a charity for something, but we couldn't get enough bands to actually learn how to curl. We were going to learn how to curl, but
Curling's fun. I used to curl when I lived in Northern Ontario. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, but I'm too young to curl, right? Because I'm going to be 50 next year.
I curled when I was in my 30s.
I gotta. Never mind.
Yeah, but in the 1930s, curling was different back then. They allowed people and shit.
I guess I walked into that one, didn't I?
You sure did, and I'm so glad I was here to see it happen.
I said I curled in my 30s, not in the 30s.
Well, you look old enough to be, curling in the 30s.
It's such a brat.
All right, good night. I'm not going to take this shit abuse. Sam,
Oh,
stick up for me. Yeah, right. Sam probably.
Yeah, Sam's not going to stand up for you.
Sam's not going to stick up for me,
Yeah. Martin Thomas says,
I would. Normally I would. But I have to agree with these guys.
what's going on here, guys?
Hey.
What happened to our happy little
I hope
family?
you remember I'm Porthos. Jeez.
Hey, which one am I?
Subscribe to your channel.
We got
Strike
I know.
points out there.
tears on screen here, right here.
I'm going to lose my 25 subscribers, so better be careful.
Oh, you have 26 now.
I got 26 now. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
How did that happen?
That's just the magic of YouTube. You just keep growing.
Sam just subscribed.
Next, I'm going to go on Imgur and advertise your channel. And the same thing that happened to that video that Russell got for over 1 million views. As soon as I put it on Imgur, under my thing on Imgur, then it took off.
Is that how
Okay.
you pronounce that site's name?
That's how I pronounce it.
It's pronounced Imager. Stupidly.
Imager.
Yeah, it's not the way it's read. It's read
Mm-mm.
Imager, but somehow they say it. No, it's Imager.
Well, it's from Image.
Yeah,
I don't know what the rest of it is.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Imager.
All right. Go ahead and do that, Sam.
Just do that, Mr. Sam. And while you're at it, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
drop one of my videos up there too.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I'll also
Dave.
be like last Friday night's Booxefest here in a second. We'll get everybody's channel up in the discussion.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody's channel. Like I saw channels coming up. I'm like, who the hell is that?
But you started it.
Well, it's like, oh, let's just shout out to Dave and shout out to Mark. Yeah, well, because it just started. Suddenly, they're all coming up. I'm like, holy shit, who we got now?
Right.
2 dogs and a flea. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, did PewDiePie come up there? I don't think he needs any more subscribers. Thank you very much.
No, he's doing okay.
He's doing okay.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, $1 million a month. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I could handle $1 million a month.
Whatever.
Then I'd have a new computer.
I haven't watched the last couple of videos of Mark Campbell, but his thumbnails are awesome.
Are they?
Yeah, they're to behold. So there you go. Like, what's your name, Dave? I mean, do stuff like that. You're looking for it now, are you?
Did you drop one in the side chat or something? No. Little fish in the kitchen. Yeah, drop some links.
I mean, there's 15 people watching, but
Hey.
4 of them.
There was like 150 before Dave got on here.
Oh God.
That is. Oh man, what
That just cut deep. Oh my God.
man?
That was a
Sam is
slash.
salty tonight.
Oh my God. Did you? Was I invited on just so you could abuse me? I think so. My God. Go ahead. What's next? Give it to me.
Sam, you got to do the when you do that. Oh my God, that's the French version. Okay, do it properly.
Yeah. Well,
Sam.
I do have French Canadian in me, so.
I was talking to Sam.
We won't hold that against you.
Hey, you don't want to piss off
Sam.
my mother, Sam. She will find you. Shotgun Nora. Be careful.
Everyone in Dave's family has shotgun at the
Shotgun, yeah.
beginning of their name.
It should like break down into 12 gauge Nora,
12
Yeah.
gauge.
12 gauge Nora.
20
Yeah.
gauge Pam.
Yeah, 20 gauge pound. 410 pound.
Buckshot.
Yeah,
No,
change Dave's. to
410 is
over
the
and
daughter of the family.
The 410 is the daughter, yeah. My son's called 20 gauge. Yeah. 10 gauge. There you go.
That would kick.
And if you had twins, you could call them double and then barrel,
Over and under.
over and under.
No, that gets a little awkward.
I think it's like double barrel is the one woman in the family who has the great big headlights.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Would be the gay son-in-law kind of thing. Okay, that got weird really fast. Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Probably move on.
See, this is why I keep gun talk out of my live streams because it just gets so awkward. So
That wasn't gun talk.
Let's see how far we can stretch this.
I think
we're
it's
stretching it too far already.
it's stretched about any further than it would snap.
Cheers.
Woo! Cheers.
Yeah.
I hear this stuff won't give you a hangover. Is that true, Jess? Because I got to get up early and shovel about 4 feet of snow in the morning.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're right. It won't give you a hangover if you leave it in the glass.
I was told once.
Yeah, it works for
How
Jess.
would I pour it in the glass and not drink it for?
I was told once if you drink expensive alcohol, it doesn't give you a hangover. And I spent years testing that. Years.
And I heard too that if you open the bottle, I think I don't know if it's true because this stuff's really good stuff. You have to drink the whole bottle.
But I want to hear if that theory worked. Did it work, Russell? Did the expensive stuff not give you a hangover?
I'm still testing that theory.
Still testing that theory.
Find the right one.
You have to get one no among all these yeses, so that you could say no, it doesn't.
But as I've heard, you if you open a bottle of scotch, you got to drink the whole thing or whiskey. Otherwise, it goes bad.
A bottle of whiskey would leave you funked right up.
But it won't go bad.
No, but your poor liver might.
Are you okay? Junebug's breathing really hard at me right now.
Is that the sound of a tail wagging on the floor?
No, that was the sound of her going.
It's because I heard sort of a thup thup thup.
Willow may have. I cut up some elk antler for them, so
Okay.
she might be playing with it. It's really freaking loud.
Right.
There's a warning, snowfall warning for Sault Ste. Marie. We're supposed to
That's
start
just
snowing
a weird
tonight,
house.
not stop until Wednesday morning, 36 hours.
Have you thought about buying a snowblower, Sam?
Yeah, got one.
Oh, you got one. Okay, that's good.
But mostly I just shovel the snow into a pile and then I get out the snowblower.
That makes sense.
No, Dave, don't give him that one. No, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
No. Whereas here in Montreal, we have a freezing rain warning, 5 to 10 millimeters.
I followed the forecast back at home, and we're getting like 30 millimeters of rain or something on Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday.
No.
And then there's snow coming on Thursday, and we're home on Sunday, so we'll see what it's going to be.
Look at that dog.
Yeah, I'm seeing 15 to 20 millimeters here.
Yeah.
Between tonight and tomorrow. So I have a bucket out.
It's always good to have a bucket out.
Whether you get, we get. It's pretty well the same.
Right.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
I was looking at the DJ Mavic 3 you were talking about.
The Mavic 3?
That's a lot of money.
There's a Mavic 3 now?
Yeah, it just came out with the Mavic 3, yeah.
I am so far behind. Excuse me while I check that out.
That package was about...
It's over $2,000, but I tell you what, it does 4K at 120 frames per second, I think.
Well, that said it does 4K at 120 and then 5.1K.
Well, the Mavic Air 2 does 4K, but I don't know if it does it at 120 frames a second.
I don't know why you'd want to go above 4K, honestly.
Yeah.
And even 4K at 120 frames per second, you know how much disk and or memory space that takes up? Like that,
yeah. 4K is huge.
That'd be huge.
4K is massive.
I mean, even 1080p at 30 frames per second, I can't believe the size of the files it creates. My DSLR, and I got so much disk space taken up by.
Well, I got a question for Jess. So I know you use your iPhone a lot I think you record with your iPhone when you do your videos sometimes.
Or this, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you? So I got iCloud space, right? I think I paid like the $1.46 a month for the 5 gigs of extra space, and I ran out of memory. I went to the Florida State Fair last week, and I'm filming. I'm walking around and I'm filming stuff. This is the next video, and I'm filming stuff, and I ran out of space on my iPhone.
Right.
So then I but how do you? So I tried downloading the pictures onto my computer, and the stupid thing, like I had this problem where the phone and my computer would just flip back and forth, and nothing downloaded. It was really weird.
That doesn't make sense.
No, I'd never seen it do it before. And I went online, and other people have experienced the same problem. I don't know how to figure that out.
Well, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Are you going from an iPhone to a Mac or to a PC?
To a Mac, my MacBook Air.
So why don't you just use whatever it's called, AirDrop?
AirDrop it, yeah. I could AirDrop it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I could download from the iCloud quite easily.
Yeah,
to my
but
computer.
you don't have to shoot at 4K on these things, right? You can set it to 1080.
I was shooting at 1080p and 30 frames a second.
Oh well, how much space is on your phone?
I think I got 64 gig. But I got a lot of music on my phone.
Oh well, okay. My music doesn't take up as much space as video, but it's, you know.
I got a lot of music on my phone.
Okay, so that's what's happening then. You don't have the full 64 space to. Yeah, Little Fish in the Kitchen says they quit filming in 4K. It takes so long to upload. I shoot in 4K when I use the phone. The reason I use the phone is so I can shoot in 4K so that I can do my I can punch in and out while I'm while I'm editing. But I do not upload in 4K. I upload in 1080.
Do you edit with iMovies?
No, when I have a working Macintosh, I edit in Final Cut Pro.
No parking.
Oh, okay.
No parking.
But iMovie is free.
Yeah.
So
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty user friendly.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot more user friendly than. Sorry, there's a hair from this blanket that's on my nose somewhere, and it's driving me up the wall. Thing is, Final Cut Pro costs you, I think it's $400, right? So, it's not something I would buy before you're monetized. Whereas iMovie is free, it's user friendly, and unless you're doing a bunch of weird transitions and stuff, there's no reason to go any higher than that. When I'm editing on this, I use an app called Splice.
Oh, okay.
Which is what I'm doing right now because my Mac no longer works.
I have a question about YouTube, and sorry, Dave. I just thinking I have a question about YouTube and YouTube, hosts, or their YouTube channels. What are you guys called?
Channels.
Channels.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, I guess we're called creators or whatever.
Creators. Yeah, that's it. That's I couldn't think of the word. Anyway, when you go out and buy a camera, you have your channel, whatever. You buy a tripod, you buy whatever you need to create your videos. Is that stuff tax deductible because you're making money from that? If you're monetized, I mean.
Yeah, if you're monetized, of course.
Well,
sorry.
Even before you're monetized, you can declare a loss.
That's
you
true.
can run a company at a loss for a couple of years before CRA will say something to you.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as it's not huge. I mean, as long as it's not $100,000, it might be like $1,000 or $2,000 because of all the equipment you buy.
Yeah,
sure. But that's a good question. If let's say from far chance I get monetized and let's say I start making a little money, do I got to declare that as income? I guess I do.
Of course you do. But hold on, Sam, did you finish your thought there? What you're saying?
Well, I was leading into the other things. Do
you want to show a circle back to you? I won't forget.
I can't tell you. What the heck was it? I'll get it back.
Okay, we'll circle back. Like, put up your hand if you remember what you're talking about. We'll cut right back to you, okay?
Yeah.
Because we were talking Jess and I were talking earlier today about expensing stuff. It wasn't a long conversation. It was just briefly.
Yeah.
Like I'm expensing like the bow I bought, But
it's on one of your videos, or it's on more than one of your videos. So
it's only in my videos. I don't shoot it unless it's in the video. So.
Yeah, and I'm going to get back to expensing stuff this year as well. I used to expense for a long time. I worked as a freelance writer and editor, and so I was constantly doing, declaring everything on my taxes just to get some of the money back. A percentage of my workspace, my equipment, cell phone.
That make a big difference in your refund, or? You think?
So
it depends, because when you're freelancing, here's the thing. you get a certain amount in your check, but you got to keep, you got to sort of think, okay, here's my tax rate for the year. Keep that aside and try to write off against that to get that down. So you've got a little bit at the end of the year.
Well, okay. Does YouTube issue a T4?
No. No,
I'm not a
because you're
T4, but yeah, did
you're
it
not
issue a T4?
No, because you're not an employee.
Okay, but
It issues
Oh,
what the hell's it called, Russell?
Does it-
Actually,
issue
just,
with
I don't
an
think it.
annual statement or
well, sorry. Did they issue a tax slip? I mean, of
Maybe
any
they
kind.
don't.
I don't think they do. It's just
Maybe not.
income. I mean, you have to declare it against something. Like,
Yeah.
if nothing else, you have to declare it as a
Other income.
like a business
you-
in your name is kind of like.
Okay, but you just put this on a normal T1, right? I mean, you don't have to file a T2, which is a corporate tax return.
Well,
No.
yeah. I mean, at some point, if you make enough money, then you have to start charging HST as well, right?
Yeah.
Which is,
Yeah.
a Canada tax that we all have to charge if you make. I think it's more than 30,000, right?
Well, I
Something like
have
that.
I am incorporated. I have a company, and I do file a corporate tax return, and I do charge HST and all that stuff. And I have to submit an HST filing every quarter.
Yeah. So exactly, right? So it gets complicated after that.
It is very complicated.
I have an accountant doing all my stuff because I got the solar power involved in that, and we get depreciation on solar power equipment, and it gets pretty complicated pretty fast.
I have an accountant I use.
Yeah.
I couldn't even start to file a corporate tax return by myself.
No,
Well,
that's why they have accountants.
The nice thing about an accountant is if the CRA comes back at you, you can be like, talk to that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I got audited one year on my corporate tax return, and the accountant handled the whole thing. It's part of the annual fee I pay him.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, it was just when I was
Go Sam. Go Sam. Go Sam.
Go.
told me to put my hand up, but I was
Hand up, Sam.
I was just gonna think, and I was gonna ask, like, when you say you wanted to claim that $400 for that power, what is it called, that video editing program for a Mac?
Final Cut Pro.
Yeah. If you wanted to claim that, I mean, if you did, like, I mean, if Dave did buy it now, he couldn't he, just add it to his income tax and get whatever deducted from his income?
If I remember correctly, you don't declare the whole thing the first year. You amortize it over the following 3 years or something. I don't quite remember. Russell probably knows more about this than I do, because when I stopped freelancing, I forget about it.
No, you're correct. You amortize it. I know if you buy a new computer, you can amortize it. If you use your car for business, you can amortize your car.
Over what period of time?
I don't know. That's, like I said, that's where the accountant comes in.
Yeah. See, I used Simple Tax for my taxes, and which is free online, very easy to use if your taxes aren't too complicated. And the only complication I had was payment or rent from the house. So every time I did the roof, I did this, I did that, whatever I did, whatever improvements I did on the house, I would put that on there, and say it was like $4,000 to do the roof and what do you call it, the soffit and fascia, and it was about $4,000, and I just put the whole thing on there, because spent $4,000 on the house. That's where it asks for the expenses. So I just
actually, you're only supposed to charge the percentage of your house that's the rental property. So if it's, say you rent half your house, you should only be claiming 50% of that. I've done rental income before.
Well, the whole house was rented. So
okay. Well, when your whole house was rented, yeah, but this is before you were living there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then Then you can do the whole thing.
I'm gonna see a man about a hearse. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, this is pretty boring shit here, guys. Let's
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's all right.
I don't think it's boring shit.
Well, so we're selling my father-in-law's house down here in Florida.
more fun to talk about Dave.
Yes, I'm talking about me. We're selling my father-in-law's house down here in Florida, and we haven't even put it on the market yet. People are stopping by saying, "Oh yeah, well, how much do you want for it? We'll buy it off you."
How much you think you'll get out of it?
I don't know, somewhere between $350 and $400. We paid $33,000 for it in 1999. So how's that for profit?
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's a nice house. It's in a nice area. Pam thinks we should buy it, but I don't want to.
Ray says the market is really weird right now, like, because he's got, he's always looking for investment property, and he says, he's seen property, even property like he'll see a property on the road, like you'll see somebody putting up a sign, a real estate sign. He'll call right away and say, "I'm interested," and they're like, "Oh, well, hold off on that. We'll take offers in a week or so," and then the sign will come down and they're like, "Oh, it's sold." Like, I didn't even get to put in an offer, like, kind of thing. It's weird market going on right now. Really weird. He'll see properties come up on realtor.ca and say, he'll put in an offer right away at 20% over asking, saying, "Okay, let's close right now," and they won't accept it, and it'll sell for more than that even. That happens all the time.
Yeah,
Especially now.
I'm having unofficial negotiations with my neighbor next door at the lake about her property, the empty lot, and I'm seeing if I can finagle buying it.
You want us to move in there, don't you, Dave?
No, that's it. Yeah, I want you.
We'd be awesome neighbors. You know what I see? You know what, Dave? You ever watch it wasn't the Lucille Ball show. It was when Lucy and Desi were together in their apartment, and their neighbors would always come by. Who were they?
Oh,
Well, I Love Lucy. You might be getting that mixed up with the Honeymooners, but
I love.
no. I know who he means. Yeah.
but they didn't have an apartment though. They
Anyway,
had
it didn't matter about Lucy and her friend. It was
they
always
did have an apartment.
Desi and the other guy. The other guy would be come into the apartment. He'd be like, "What are you up to?" And Desi would be like, "Nothing." The guy come in and lie down on the couch. Go, "Okay, that's cool." Kind of thing. They both be just chilling, not saying anything, just chilling. I'll be like, that's how we.
Jackson's thinking, "To the moon, Alice, to the moon."
To the moon.
Yeah, to the moon.
There's Mr. Homeowner. Hey, how you doing? Ethel and anyway, I'm not talking about Lucy and Ethel. I'm talking about the Desi and the other guy. They were chill buds. They're always chill.
Daniel and Lucy's asking, Russell, you're in Eastern Canada, right? Where are the rest of you gents located? I don't think Ontario is Eastern Canada. Isn't Ontario and Quebec central?
I'm Eastern Ontario. Yeah. Hi, Daniel, Lucy.
I think all three of you guys are Ontario. Well, Dave, you're not in Ontario right now, though.
So
It will be on Sunday.
Eastern Ontario. Sam is, well, we don't know or care where Sam is, but Jess is in Quebec.
Sam's in Algoma.
Moriel.
Sam's AWOL.
Read my name, buddy.
I think you've got more middle names than that, Sam.
And not all of them are appropriate for discussion in public.
See, no one knows where Russell is, so I can just say I'm 1 hour east.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's like when people during the live stream ask where how close am I to Sean James? I'm like 3 hours that way.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
weirdly enough, every time I say that, they're like, "Oh, you know exactly where Sean James is. You're creeping on Sean James. You're."
He's still
He's still
using Huntsville though, as his mailbox. I think is for his mail and stuff.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe. I knew where his actual property was before he sold it and bought the new one, and it was almost exactly a 3-hour drive that way.
Yeah.
That's further than I thought you were from him.
Well, if I was flying, it would be a lot shorter. I mean, the drive northwest of here is like like it's one of those like rectangular,
Yeah.
there's no straight lines in that direction kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Huntsville's 3 hours north of Toronto, so I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much. So Bettina
That's
is
where
going for a
that's
shower,
where
and
John's father has his cottage. It's Huntsville, so we used to
Bettina's
drive up there a
going for
lot.
shower, and I think she's joining us on screen. I think that's what BBS means.
Be back soon.
Oh, that's not what I thought BBS means. I thought she was joining
Bulletin
us on
board system.
Yeah, right. That's where I went as well. But
Bettina's gonna have a shower, then join us on the screen.
bareback screen. Yeah.
I don't think that it's. I'm not sure if I like where this is going, guys.
On screen. I think maybe
BRB, bear rub back. Yeah.
Eric, are you there? Eric, you can join us. You want to join us, Eric? He's probably watching. Eric's a good. So Eric is Bettina's boyfriend, fiance, and good guy because we've chatted with him a couple of times now, and fun. I think he'd really get along with us as a group.
Does he know he can't be a musketeer though?
It takes time to become.
It takes time. Yeah.
And a musket.
We'd have to get rid of Sam Jackson.
Yes.
I know. I'm on the border. I'm on the.
So the four
Fence there.
musketeers actually use swords.
Which makes no sense because they're musketeers for fuck's sakes.
Swords of tears. What kind of swords did they have? Epes, or were they?
Well, we could be the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
We could be the postmodern, like boredom.
Which one am I?
Malaise.
So I want to go back to the taxation thing because I had one more question. So
Yeah, this is getting too much.
I'm
It's
not
too
finished being
interesting. Let's
hilarious
talk
here,
about
guys.
taxes.
Come on.
No, I got a question for Russell. Can you tax deduct Junebug and Willow since they're always on your videos?
Geez, I never thought about it.
Maybe you can deduct your wife. She's just on there sometimes.
Yeah.
I
much money
don't
does
think
she
I can,
cost?
since she makes money herself. But the dog,
just kidding.
I mean, if let's say you bought a horse just as a show horse for your videos, I mean, you could deduct that, right?
I think deducting living things becomes a hell of a lot more iffy.
Like I certainly deduct a part of my ATV, and I deducted my bow and if I buy a spoon, I'm gonna deduct.
You're allowed to run a home office, aren't you? Running part of your cabin as a home office.
I think I am. I think it's like 25%.
Yeah.
A bit of a
Wow.
stretch. Yeah. But you can deduct 25%. I think this is the max.
And your chainsaw, you should be deducting part of your chainsaw.
Shit, I probably could.
Yeah, and you could go out and buy a new bar, get a straight bar.
That's kind of the weird gray area, isn't it? It's like, well, if I use something in my videos, I should be able to deduct at least a portion of it.
For sure.
Yeah, it's tough to, but yes,
But anybody with a brain from CRA is gonna, like, if I'm ever audited, is gonna sit there and go, well, you need your chainsaw anyway. You need to cut those trees.
You never be audited by CRA. They go for bigger fish than us.
Well, I think that's true. I mean, the amount I deduct from things, or the amount I put on from product sponsorships. I mean, it's all of this is I'm pretty low hanging fruit. Well,
Yeah.
no, wait, that's the wrong term.
My accountant's
It's
motto
definitely
is fly under the radar.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't ever do anything outrageous on your tax return. Just fly under the radar. Don't attract attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't raise any flags.
No.
Because that's what they work on. If you've got the same accountant, let's say year after year after year, and you have roughly the same kind of deductions and things going on, they won't touch you. This is what I hear. I believe it, but regardless, They won't
No, it's
touch you unless there's something goofy happens. Like and one of them, it has nothing to do with money. If you start doing your accounting yourself, or you have, whatever, some non-certified accountant do it. Other things too. I don't remember what, but
no, but you are correct, Sam. Because I had a very good friend of mine who worked for CRA for over 30 some years. He just retired, and he's exactly that. That CRA looks for the red flags. I mean, really blatant shit when you do your tax returns. They have programs that they run to try to find these outliers in tax returns.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I heard it on a CBC radio show one time. They had a guest on talking about that.
Anyway, back to more exciting stuff. Let's talk about Bettina's shower again. It's more interesting.
No.
Tax talk with
Look at that dog.
Musketeers.
Oh, I got a name for my new channel. I'm going to start a channel when I start renovating this house in the summer, starting in the spring till the fall.
Call it This Old House. It's amazing. It's genius.
This sold house. What did
I'm
you say?
wasting myself here, guys.
Sam's Hobble. I think that'd be a great YouTube channel name. Sam's Hobble.
I thought I was just going to go with shit show, but
Sam's shit house.
You might have a hard time getting monetized with shit show as the channel name.
How about Sam's shit show? Maybe.
Here's Jillian. Hi, Jillian.
Hey, Jillian.
Okay, so you're saying that to get a good accountant, you need a chainsaw, probably to threaten the person.
How do you edit videos with a chainsaw?
No.
This is getting weirder and weirder, guys.
I'm just trying to understand.
I can link my accountant's webpage here if you want.
Yeah, that would really help me sitting in Quebec. I should find a good accountant.
Yeah, you need a local accountant.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I used to have an accountant, but he moved to Newfoundland. I kind of wonder if what I need is a bookkeeper, because it's just the day-to-day filling in the freaking info just drives me nuts. So I end up at tax time every year. Well, when I was, writing stuff off and blah, 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 like with a year's worth of taxes to do in a week kind of thing. You
mean receipts and that kind of thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. Pay stubs and receipts. Sitting there with QuickBooks, tearing my hair out, which is why I look like this now.
Oh, I got another question about. I think, Russell, could you deduct your beer since you do beer reviews?
That would be ideal. That'd be awesome.
I'm totally going to ask that.
Wait a minute. You're deducting more than you make. How do you do that?
That's the whole idea.
I'm going to ask that right now. There you go.
Yeah, if you're making a profit, fire the accountant. Isn't that right, Dave?
What's that? Sorry?
You want to zero it out.
If you're making a profit, fire your accountant.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to, just every dollar you spend as an expense, it's a dollar you reduce your revenue, and you pay tax on the difference, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay, so hey Mark, since I've been drinking, quick question: can I detect beer I've used for beer reviews during my videos? LOL, Russell.
Is that your accountant?
Yeah, his name is Mark.
Well, I meant that's an accountant you're sending that off to.
Sure, why not?
It's funny.
I mean, as soon as he knows that I'm a YouTube creator and that he's doing taxes for a YouTube creator, everything goes out the window at that point, right?
Right.
Hey, oh, you want to detect a compound bow? I guess, yeah, sure.
Why not?
It's a good accountant.
You're detecting
security.
I guess. Like it's product sponsorships for
Right.
Full
Oh
barrel?
yeah, would you if you had to, if you did like? Well, maybe we shouldn't talk about this when we're in public.
Well, I tell you what, we've only got 16 people watching, and 4 of those are us. We could probably just switch over to Discord and continue the conversation. And I
Okay.
don't
Well,
think
I don't want to shut it down, but I was just going to ask you something that may be leading to something that you really probably don't want to talk about.
Good old Sam shutting down the live streams.
I tell you what, we've almost been going for 3 hours anyway. We could probably shut this down because at some point I become unable to properly host a live stream.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Want to switch over to Discord?
Yep. And then Sam can talk.
I'm not playing Minecraft anymore.
So
All right.
Russell, tonight we should do each other's outros. You do the stay safe, stays, and I'll just go pea soup.
Oh, sorry. What do you say? I never remember. Stay safe, stay healthy,
Stay healthy. Wait, what is it?
use a condom.
Yes, to
It's
get
a
into the groove there before you can say
It's not the kind of stay safe I've been talking about, Russell. But
Okay,
stay
so
Use
safe,
holy condoms.
stay safe, stay healthy,
Don't
stay
procreate.
something, and be kind to one another.
And don't poke
Another-
holes in your.
No pew pews.
I don't remember.
You're supposed to do the pew pew. Hold on. Okay, so we're closing this down. Stay safe, stay healthy. Use condoms. Don't procreate. No pew pews.
Don't
and
procreate.
Love thy neighbor, but not backwards and forwards.
That seems a little longer than what Jess usually says.
I think Jess is a little more profound and sincere.
While I was doing that. Anyway, good night,
Pea
everybody.
soup.
Love you all.
Peace out.
Pea soup.